Hello, and let's go for our third video on Pythagorean theorem exercise. Okay, let's solve number 3. Well, as we discussed it before, we need two of these three informations, okay, to find the third information on a triangle, okay? So we need two lengths to find the third length. Let's now investigate what we have, okay? We have two triangles. It's quite simple to see. Two straight triangles. We have one here at left. I can fill in this with some colors. Let me fill in with purple. And I can also fill in the other side with yellow. Okay, so you have two triangles that are quite simple to see. Alright? And as you can see, the yellow triangle has two lengths, while the purple triangle here has just one. And the question is asking for the letter A here. So it's simple to understand that what you need to find at first is this length here, okay? Because with this length, it's going to be possible to use this length and this side to find A, okay? So let's find this length. I'm gonna go directly to our to our online calculator, okay? So 12 is a side, and I think at this point it's easy to see that 14 is the hypotenuse, okay, because it's not touching the 90 degrees angle. So when you're going to fill in here, you really need to erase all the spaces, and then, okay, 12 is one side of it, and 14 is going to be the hypotenuse, so it must go here, letter C, okay? Hypotenuse is going to be always letter C. Let's calculate it. So now you have the result here. B is going to be 2 root square of 13, or 7.21, okay? The next number is the number 1, so 7.21 is your answer. So let's write down the answer here. 7.21 centimeters. Okay, I'm gonna put this in red. 7.21 centimeters. And then we're gonna use this length to find the length of A. Okay, 7.21. 7.21. Now let's use 7.21 to find the length of A. You just have to put the values here. You throw the values on this calculator. You're gonna find that, okay, 7.21 is touching 90 degrees angle, 5 is touching 90 degrees angle, so we are talking about the sides, and then A is going to be the hypotenuse. So 7.21 and 5 are going to go to A and B here. C, the hypotenuse, is going to be left in blank because you have the letter A to be calculated here, but here is represented by the letter C. Don't be confused, okay? Let's go. So given that A is 7.21 and B is 5, okay? So the hypotenuse is going to be 8.77. 8.77. Let's go for 8.77 centimeters is your answer. Okay, this was a little bit more simple. So, okay, let's go for the final one, number 4. Number 4 can be a little tricky, and you have to pay attention on that. Okay, let me just grab this to bring for our discussion. Now, just to remind you, we need at least two of this information, and let's see what we get here. Well, I have 8, I have 15, and I have 25. And the thing that is tricky is that the side or the length that the exercise is looking for is this part here, okay? Is this part in orange. It's not about one side of a triangle, but it's just a part of one side. So, okay, let's find it. So the first thing to recognize are the triangles of the exercise, and the first triangle that you have to find is this one. Okay, this one has two informations, the length of two sides, 8 and 15, and 15 meters here is going to be the hypotenuse because it's not touching the 90 degrees angle. Okay, it's not touching the 90 degrees angle. So we're gonna use this information on our calculator, and we're going to find the length of the side at the bottom of the triangle. So let's go. So now I'm gonna put 8. B is a side. Okay, B is represented by this bottom side, is touching the 9 degrees angle, and 15 is going to be our hypotenuse. Okay, 15, our hypotenuse. Let's calculate it. Okay. Hello, internet. Okay. So the answer is root square of 161, or 12.69. Okay, it's going to be 69 because the next number, oh wait, it's three significant figures. So 12.6. Since the next number is 8, so it's going to be 12.7. We're going to round up. Okay, we're going to round up. So let's back here. We're going to write down this information. It's 12.7. Three significant figures, okay? We are working with meters, so that's the answer for this blue part. So let me write it in blue, because later I don't want you to be confused with this information. This is 12.7, okay? 12.7. Let me put here. 12.7 is this blue part here at the bottom. Alright, so what's next? Well, since we have this side, and also we have, let me circle, and also we have this side over here, and this side over here, we can find out the length of A. Alright, the length of A. Firstly, let's use the Pythagorean theorem to find out the whole thing here, the side from here, okay, to here, to the end. Oops, I don't want to cover there. So I want to find this side here. This is going to be my first step. My first step is going to start here. It's going to end here. All right. So this is a side because it's touching here. Oh, let me draw the triangle for you. Here, here, and here. This is my triangle, okay? This is my triangle. So I want to find this side at the bottom. This side at the bottom. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna take the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is easy to find here because it's not touching the 9 degrees angle. Okay? It's not touching the 9 degrees angle. And so you can come here, 8, and we're going to put 8 again, but now the hypotenuse is going to be not 15 anymore, but 25. Is the outer angle, outer triangle. So let's calculate, and we're gonna find that, well, this side here, this side over here, let me use the proper color here to represent this side. I think red wasn't good. I was thinking of use green. This side here in green. I hope you can see here. Let me try to zoom in. No, it's not so good. Yeah, it's okay. Let's go. This green part here at the bottom, okay, this green part here at the bottom is the number that we have calculated using the number 8 and using the number 25, okay? This is going to be the third length. Since A is this orange part here, we can take the whole side and subtract it by 12.7. 12.7. It's what we're gonna do, okay? So the whole side was calculated 23.7. So I'm gonna write down here in green, okay? 23.7. 23.7 is the whole side meters. And now we're going to take this number 23.7 to find this. So the orange part here is going to be 23.7 minus 12.7. Okay, 23.7 minus 12.7. So this is going to be 11 meters. 11 meters, okay? 11 meters. So, alright, 11 meters is exactly your answer for A. 11 meters. And I hope this was useful for you, okay? To understand this question properly. It's very common to use just a part of a side or to use other sides to find or other triangles to find a side that is going to be a key information to get the answer of the question. Okay, this happened for all of these exercises. We found first the one side of a previous triangle and then we go for the final step. I hope this was useful for you. Let me know your questions below here in the comments. You can also send me messages. And I speak to you soon. Bye.